Hello everybody, thank you for stopping by. I have a very short video for you all because I was doing this and I was waxing my flowers today here and making some new washi tape without ink, and I thought I'd bring you along. So anyway, this is the idea I've come up with, and you don't need any ink. All you need is, you know how when you tea stain, well, I don't know if you do it this way, but this is the way I do it. I put my paper on baking paper, you know, parchment paper that you get like at the Dollar Tree or the grocery store or whatever, that you maybe will put down in your baking sheet to bake cookies. So that's what I'm using. And when I put my paper down, I put this on the baking sheet because I don't like to get my baking sheets dirty, because the tea stains them. Even though they're Dollar Tree ones, I just don't like them stained. It's just me. Anyway, I put down a piece of parchment paper, and then I start doing my, you know, brushing my tea on my paper. And then I flip my paper over and I dip my paintbrush back in, my big one. Hold on, I'll show you. I can't show you. It's in the kitchen because I tea stained. Well, actually, my husband did it for me today because I really wasn't feeling well, and I promised a friend I'd send her some because it's still snowing where she lives. So, I'm really sorry, y'all, if you can't hear me. I hope you can hear me. I'm just trying to relax because I have a really bad headache. These allergies are really killing me. But anyway, I'm sorry. So you just take your baking paper that you've either coffee stained your... I know a lot of people do this in the oven, so they have to put it on, you know, the baking paper. So you take your baking paper and, you know, it's usually all crinkled up. Like this one. You know, it's all crinkled up. And just press it. Okay? So you're going to do that. And then I just squared a piece off. And then I got my calendar page. And then I got my double-sided tape. And then I'll show you what the next step is. It's very easy. No ink required. It's very relaxing. Just put your water fountain on or your music and relax. I'm going to do some fussy cutting in a little bit too. And I'll show you that too because I think it's just a fantastic idea and it saves you so much money. It really does because, you know, I mean, unless you order from one of the Chinese companies like Temu or Wish or I forget, AliExpress or whatever, you know, and wait for them. This way, you know, the way that I do my, like flowers or butterflies is so much less expensive because it's just, you buy a digital and then you have it forever. The digitals for butterflies and flowers are not expensive at all, and you get so many. Print them as many times as you want, and then take just the time that you would to coffee dye or tea dye and spend some time doing some waxing. And they come out so beautiful. So this is just baking paper, and as you can see, I'm taking my double-sided tape, going across it with my thumb, and it attaches to this. I don't want to attach it to that because it's a pain in the neck to get it up. And then just tear it off at the end and try to get these lines. I'm not getting them very close. I should be going much closer than this, but with my vision and my angle, I'm not really doing a very good job. So how are you all today? I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying your Friday. It was a beautiful day here today again. My husband said we're in an El Nino pattern, which is great because that means no hurricanes this year. Well, we still might get a hurricane, but the likelihood is very, very slim because of the trade winds. They'll share the winds and the hurricane and push it, you know, out to sea. So, which is good because then it doesn't affect anybody. So I'm not going to go any further because I don't want to get any tape on my mat, and I'll just save that piece. So just make sure, you know, go along with your fingers. So there's your double-sided tape. Just go along with the strips. And then just take your bone folder and just go across to make sure it's all stuck down. Like that. And I don't have to show you the process on waxing. I have a video on that. So, but I'll give you a brief in case you're new to my channel. Welcome. And thank you to all of my subscribers who are subscribing. I haven't gotten to my comments today, but I will. I'm pretty sure I'm all caught up, except for those that were in like December and January when my daughter was very ill. I have hundreds and hundreds of comments that there's just no way I will ever be able to thank you all or to even respond to them all. And you have no idea when I read those comments. And I do read them. And I've hearted some, and I've tried to, you know, write back to some of you all. But it just touches my heart. This community is my life, and y'all mean so much to me. I truly love you all. So if you're new here and you have a YouTube channel, please leave it in the description below so I can follow you as well. I've met so many new people, and y'all have such great channels, and I'm learning so much from you. I'm getting more and more inspired by your videos every day. It's crazy. We all do things so differently. And we all come up with such great ideas. Just so much talent. It's fabulous. So that's all you do. And then I'll just take my scissors and I'll do this. So I have my calendar page. I'm just going to go along and cut right along my parchment paper that is tea dye. And you can use coffee. It doesn't matter. It's going to give you the same color or the same effect. I just don't use coffee. I use tea. So I'm going to go along like this. I'm going to save that piece, obviously, because I can use it again. You know, make more washi or whatever I want to make with it, you know. I use it in my crafts all the time, especially in collages. Oh my goodness, it's great. See? And now you have this great piece here. I have several. And I will do something with them because you know me. So those will go into an envelope and those will be mine. I don't need that anymore. But as you can see, I'm cutting the edges of that tape, and if I had put it onto my mat, then I would have had to peel it all off. But if you do it this way, either on a piece of paper or like me, I'm just using an old calendar from the Dollar Tree. I must have 20 of them because, like I said, I use them for gluing, and I use them when I ink, and I use them for everything, so... And this is going to lift right off when I cut the rest. So I'm just going to go along here. And that will give me my first piece of tape. And now this will peel right off. Wow. And now I have my age tape. And all I used was the tea stained baking paper. No inks, no mess, no nothing. To me, it's a wonderful thing. So if you want a piece of aged, now you just, you know, take it and stick it either in your envelope or your folder or wherever you keep your tea stain paper or your faux washi or what have you. Now you have it, okay? So then you need a piece. It just doesn't really matter. I'll just cut this in. So, okay, I need a piece of age tape. So what I'm going to do is go over to my age tape. Now, what I'll do likely is cut these strips when I'm fussy cutting tonight. But you just want to go along. And it's very simple because you can just take your scissors and slide it just like that. And now I have my age tape. And then if I need to do it on a document or on some flowers or on a piece of paper or whatever, I'm just going to peel this off. Make sure you get that sticky on the paper, not, you know, don't leave it on your tape. I'm going to do it from the other end. Maybe it'll, once you get this part, then you can just leave it so that, you know, you can leave a piece so that when you go to peel it the next time, it's so much easier. Did I get it? I did. Okay, so see, now I've peeled it apart. My sticky part is right here. Now, when I cut this, I'm going to leave it so that when I go to peel it again, I won't have to go through that. I'll show you. So I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to cut my tape. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get a bigger piece. So here I have my faux tape. Now it's going to be easier because I've got this. I'm just going to be able to continue peeling it. And I won't have to, like, you know, use a pokey tool or whatever. So now I have a piece of age tape. And I'll put it on something so that you can see what it looks like. Let me find something here. Okay, so just say I have this. And I want to put a little piece of age tape right on the, you know, corner here. Just to make it look a little bit aged. Or, so I have that. But, say I wanted to add something else to this photo. This is a sample faux, like Polaroid, you know? So, anyway, I got a little bit of extra sticky there, so I'll just take that off with an eraser. But I have another idea. Let me get one of my, okay, so here's, let me get one that will, I can show you easier, and it's easier to fussy cut. Okay, so, sorry. Okay, so say I want to add some lavender to this, okay? So this is what it looks like before it's waxed. I don't fussy cut them first. I take my shaved wax, I sprinkle it on between, there's a sheet of, we'll use this, but don't use tea stained. Use just the white parchment paper. This is what I do. This might not fold over the whole thing, but this is just how you do it. So, white parchment paper, you take your whole sheet of flowers, you sprinkle your wax. This is from just, this is one of these. And how you shave it is with a vegetable peeler, for those that are new. And then you put it in a container. You sprinkle it on, okay? You close this, and of course you're going to have a very heavy, you know, bath towel or your ironing board. And even if you do use your ironing board, use a bath towel. And then you're going to take, just pretend it's on, and you're gonna melt your wax, okay? And then you're gonna lift it up, and what you end up having is your vellum flowers that you don't have to buy or peel off of a sticker sheet. You just fussy cut them out. And I have all of my wax sheets all ready to fussy cut, see? I've already cut those out. And they're so simple now to fussy cut. Can you see? So I won't go through them all. So I want to add a pretty flower to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors. Watch how easy this is to fussy cut. I'm going to take a little flower here. I think I'll take this one. Only to show you how easy this is, okay? This might be a little bit too big for that picture, but you'll get the point. See how much easier it is to fussy cut? I mean, I still have to go in with my little scissors because I have a headache and I can't see it. Sorry about that. So then I'll just take my little scissors, and I'll do this tonight likely because it's just calming to me. I like to fussy cut. But now that it's waxed, it's so easy you can even get that little stem. Isn't that easy? And just so inexpensive. I like to give you ideas of how you can save money and have the same thing as if, you know, you were going to purchase it. But you don't have to peel a sticker off of it or anything like that. And it's so easy to fussy cut because it's waxed. And you don't have it flopping around or anything like that, you know. So I'm still working on my journal. I know that I said part 2 would be today, but I just couldn't. I was going to do the topper on video, and I do want to do the topper on video with you. So I have it figured out what I'm going to do for the topper for the tab journal that I posted yesterday. But I'm going to wait until I feel better tomorrow to do that. So here is a flower I have waxed and I have fussy cut. I'm just going to get a little bit more of that white off, which I don't really have to do, but I did. I know that's probably hard to see in the camera, but I'll hold it up for you. See? Isn't that beautiful? And it's just like one of those stickers, only it's better. I think it's more hefty than the stickers. I'm not doing a good job cutting it, but I probably won't do this tonight because I'm really feeling kind of poorly. Like I said, it's just a headache. It's just allergies. I spent too much time outside this morning. My husband planted a plant that we had in, it was in a pot, and he planted it in the ground so it would get really big. So now you have this beautiful fussy cut flower, and look how easy that was. And I also waxed my butterflies. See? So now what I'm going to do, just to give you an example, I'm just going to peel this tape off if it will come off. Probably not. It won't. So let's just say, oh, that really bothered me. Sorry. It came off. It's still sticky, so well, all you have to do now, if you make these, did I put my glue stick away? I probably did. I'm sorry. Yes, I did. So, no, I didn't. It's right there. That's my extra one. Okay, so now you just take your glue stick and you just run this over it like this. Okay. This is going to just jazz up this picture in like no time. And the cost is pretty much nothing. There is a little tape there, so I'm just going to take my eraser. I'm going to take that tape off from the tape, you know, from the sticky. So you just take your white eraser from a pencil, or if you have a white eraser, and that will come right off. Because I don't want to waste the, you know, the picture. I just like it, you know? So I don't want to waste it. I don't like to waste anything, as you know. So now I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to take a piece of my tape, my age tape. I thought I had a small piece already cut, but I guess I don't. I'm going to take a piece of my age tape. Where is the, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I think I might be showing you a little bit too much in one night. I'm going to take my age tape. I'm going to peel it back. And I'm going to just kind of measure out. I'll push this back up until the whole strip is gone. And then I'm going to put this right over that. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? It just makes a whole lot of difference to me. And it just looks so beautiful. And then you can, you know, ink around your edges, or just kind of ink this down here a little bit to make it look a little bit more aged. But anyway, that's about it. So that's my new thing. No ink, no dyes, no real work except the double-sided tape and putting it on the parchment paper that you probably already have or are throwing away. So don't throw it away. Keep it like I do. It's crazy. I have a billion sheets all pressed because I make little bags and stuff out of them. So here's all my flowers so far I've already cut, and then I'll just fussy cut those later when I feel better. But aren't they pretty now that they're waxed? So pretty. And they're really vibrant. And there's the back. And, you know, I already showed you the difference. Like, I don't know what I did with the sheet that's not waxed, but it doesn't matter. I already showed you. I don't think I have to show you again. So here is your wash, your aged washi now. No dyes, no nothing. And here's your result. Okay? So that's all I have for today. I just wanted to come on and say hello and to let you know that I'll be working on the tab journal tomorrow, so I really, really hope that you stop by and follow my process. I have a lot of ideas for it, so it's going to come out really nice. And I think we'll probably do 2 or 3 series. So there'll be one tomorrow, and then one the following day. And I'll do a few things behind the scenes that are very simple, and you will already know how to do those. Okay? So until tomorrow, or next time, as long as I'm feeling okay. Where's our age tape? Here's our age tape. Our faux age tape. Until tomorrow, be well, be safe, and God bless. Bye-bye, y'all. Love you.